Alright, collectors, here we are again. I'm not sure which video this is. I think it's 126, is that right, Ob?
Oh yeah, that's right.
126, and we're into May now, and Mother's Day, and all that kind of stuff, and I hope you guys are doing good, and take Mom out to dinner, and that sort of thing. It's only right. So, I wish I had my mother to take her out, but not the case anymore, which I miss her. Everybody misses their mom. So, well, we're going to get started with another video. I think we got quite a few boxes, at least enough to make some kind of a presentation here. And then before I do, I just got a couple things that I want to talk about. First of all, last week, you guys remember that I showed this Africa Corps tunic that a collector was able to find the last pieces for it at the SOS show this year, and I identified the owner with the wrong name. So you know, when that happens, sure enough, the right owner sends me an email, and he's Rick Valente. So Rick, there you are. That's a great Africa Corps outfit, and I'm sorry that I messed that up. It wasn't my intention, that's for sure. So okay with that, and then I got another shout out here, and can't get my cigar lit properly here. That ought to do it. And this shout out is for a man named Jim Keith, and he's been collecting since the early 70s, and he's having his birthday come up in a couple of days, and he's having a few health problems, and I understand he and his son Jim watch the videos all the time, but they stopped drinking. So,
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that sounds like real trouble. But I can understand that if you have some health problems. But also, I wanted to show Keith sent a picture of some of his father Jim Keith's collection. And I must say, what I see here is really impressive. Look at the beautiful cabinet that stuff's all in, and there's a lot of things in there. Look at the beautiful daggers in the top row, and more daggers underneath, and just lots of stuff. Hangers. Really a well thought out and very well done display. I think this is the kind of cabinet you could stand in front of for about an hour and just look at everything. So very, very nice, Jim, and I can see you have great taste. So thanks for watching my video, and happy birthday to you.
I like how it's mirrored. It looks like you got twice as much stuff.
Yeah, yeah, right. So there we go. That dispenses with that. I think the next thing is, we need a drink, don't we? Speaking of drinking.
Sure do.
You thirsty, are you? So I guess we ought to get rolling with that. Can't be too long here being totally sober. Now, as I always say, it's pretty early. I don't know what. Oh, it's a little bit after 12 today, so we're running a little bit late already. And that's not maybe a good sign for a shorter video, but we'll see what happens. Alright, does that look good, Ob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yep. Okay, there we go. And then we'll get a little wham here. Yes, sir. Yes, I hope you guys took your mother out for dinner. That's an important thing. I know it's really hard to get reservations for Mother's Day or anything like that. You got to make them a couple of months in advance, or else you're relegated to eating in some hotel restaurant.
Yeah,
or
that's the
something,
key.
right, Ob?
Yeah, you just go to the Westin, that's all.
Yeah, just go to a hotel, because everybody thinks the hotel restaurants are lousy, so they never go there. So you can usually get a spot there, and maybe they're right, they are lousy.
No, they're not.
But not all the time. We know one around the corner that nobody goes to, and the food is fantastic. I remember we even got in there Valentine's Day, so there you go.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Cheers to
doing
you guys.
You go to these restaurants, you can't get a reservation for 2 hours, you can't even get to the bar to wait for 2 hours, and you just go to these hotel bars and sit down wherever you want.
Get right in, yeah. And especially if it's on a weekend, because the hotels with their businessmen are usually, it's during the week when they're really busy.
Well, Mother's Day's always on Sunday. So.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, with that, I'll show you a couple things that came in this week.
Remember that time we were in Vegas and we went to that knife show and it was Mother's Day and that lady was like, I can't believe they're selling knives on Mother's Day. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
We found like a Luftwaffe. It was a modern knife show, but we did find like a Luftwaffe in there or something.
Yeah, we did. Some reason to say we were in Vegas. It made sense. Yeah, that's. I should mention too that one of my favorite places, the Allentown show, is coming up too. That's always on Mother's Day, so I hope you guys made that. I'm a little late in announcing it, I guess, but Allentown is not too late. Well, anyhow, my heart's in it, so if I'm the wrong date, I'm sorry. So let's see what we got here. Maybe before I show those things, there's somebody else that's having a birthday too, I believe, and I think his name is Ob.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot all about it.
And one of our really nice customers, Bill Croning, made an email and said he's sending something for Ob.
Very kind.
He said to open it on his birthday. So your birthday is the 14th, so that's coming right around the corner. And Bill's a good guy. He showed me where to open it there. So,
Yeah, well,
so that's good, huh?
you need
Yeah,
some
and
instructions.
in case I didn't turn it around on that side, he's got one there too. He's really covered.
Well, you better open it there, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, there's a man that thinks ahead with me. I guess he watches me fumble around with these things, doing everything wrong. Now, is it going to make any difference if I go like this instead of like
You
that?
better follow the directions.
Better follow the arrow says that way, huh? Let's see. Well, I think it worked, Ob. Yeah.
There you go.
You don't mind me opening your present, do you,
Yeah.
Ob?
How am I supposed to film it and open it at the same time?
Let's see, what could somebody possibly send Ob? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Here's an expensive card for you, Ob.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There you go.
Thanks, Bill. It's
Oh,
a Hallmark.
thought.
It's a Hallmark. Yeah,
It's a
this is
Hallmark,
the new
yeah.
Hallmark card.
Yeah, it's on the back there. It says Hallmark. All right, so there you go. That's that. And,
Just hang that baby up on the wall behind you there.
oh, yeah, that's right. It has to be there. You're
Put it
right.
right underneath that beat dagger. There you go. Perfect.
Happy birthday, Ob.
We'll see if it makes it to next year.
How old are you, Ob?
Oh,
You're not saying?
I'm 54 now. Oh God.
4. Oh, boy. Now getting there. Oh, this looks like something you like, Ob. Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Boy, that's nicely packaged, isn't it?
Thank you, Bill. Very kind.
Look at that. Wow.
Irish single malt.
It's a single malt. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it, Ob?
Yeah, it sure does. Keeper's heart.
Yeah. I can tell you, Bill, that'll go to good use. Might last a couple days, I'm not sure. But
Might not make the birthday celebration when you're done.
oh, okay. But
Thank
there
you very
are,
much.
Ob. Happy birthday is number 54.
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm glad that Bill sent that. because I never know when your birthday is either. And let's see, I always, every year for the last 54 years, I've been giving you 100 for your birthday. So in case I forget, there you go. I'll have happy birthday to you.
Shouldn't it be 100 per year?
Well, it could be 1,000, but it's always been 100.
Should be up about 5,400 now.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, Pop.
Oh, you're welcome. Not enough, but the gesture that counts.
I could buy a couple packs of cigarettes now.
Boy, that's the truth, isn't it?
Oh, it's murder.
Well, that Imperial's going good. Now, like I was saying, I'll show you a couple things that we got this week that came in. And I know everybody likes these. I do. I mean, this is the political leader gorget. And we used to see a lot of these, but most of them are in collections these days, and they don't come up as often.
You get a lot of bang for your buck with this gorget, and there's
Yeah, you do. They got I think there's 29 on some of them and 31 links on others, but they alternate a eagle and swaz and then a swaz, so you get a
lot of swastikas.
lot of swazes for your money, I guess.
Did you check the RZM numbers? Do they match?
I'll check. Yeah, let's see. Sometimes they match, sometimes they don't. The chain is M 1-117. It looks like. And the gorget is marked. I don't know. I can't see.
Can't tell. Well, you just lay it down. Now, some of them have
It's got a little
greenbacks. This one's a gold back. Is there any
Goldback,
significance to that, or is that just manufacturer, you think?
It's a manufacturing thing. The Asman backing is also different than all the others, but I can't read what that number is. We see a lot of chains that don't match the gorget, and that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything.
Because these chains came right off, and they were switched around during the period. So, but that's a nice piece and a nice eagle on it. These eagles are held on with rivets, and then the backing covers the rivets. But they're always really nice show pieces. I like them a lot. So that's that. That one's just about perfect, except for the mothing in the back.
Yeah, the mothing in the back.
But you're not going to hang it up looking at the back.
But it's not scratched or dented or.
No, the rest of it is mint.
Yeah, just don't look at the back.
That's right. And then we got I think this is really a neat pennant. Obviously, it's got the swaz on it, and it's also piped in a bullion. But what's really cool with it, it's a real early motor core, or early NSKK before the organization was formalized. And apparently this group, these were the subdivisions that probably were part of this main group. So they're all separately done, and
I like this too. This diamond's great.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
All the snaps there too, Pop?
Yeah, all the snaps are there, and you notice with these early NSKK designs, they don't have the banner at the top with the NSKK.
It doesn't say NSKK.
So they were still the motor core at this point, and then they have these the designs on both sides.
And it's in a wheel, of course, a spoked wheel. But
yeah, spoked wheel. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Here's something from Westlake, Ohio. Pretty light. Let's see here. Now, looks like we got a letter here. We watch all your videos and enjoy them very much. Here's a little something to brighten your day. Oh, there we go. Let's see what that is. That's really nice. Presented to Thomas Whitman for decades, faithful service to the collecting community. This 29th day of April, ultra rare chained Bob Burns honor dagger.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Thank you so much.
Well, let's see. Is there a chain Bob Burns in there?
We shall see.
The Bob Burns honor dagger.
I think it is. Bob Burns honor dagger. Boy, that's a good one.
The mask blade.
Look at this guy. This is funny. Here we go. This is good. Here we go, guys. It's a chained Bob Burns
First
dagger.
chain Bob Burns.
There it is. There it is. Oh, it's got his signature on it,
look
too.
at that.
It's
Wow.
a real one.
That's a real one.
Look at that. Isn't that a riot? I love that. So that's my award here for all the years of service. That's very nice. This is from Dave Pintonich. Thank you, Dave.
Hilarious.
I
Thanks.
think that's a riot. I think Bob Burns will like it too.
He'll be wearing it around.
I wonder where he found this scabbard. That's pretty cool. Wow. Well, you never know what's going to come in here, collectors. There you go. With a complimentary plaque to go with it. You guys must not have anything to do. I don't know. That's really funny. I love that. You like that, Ob? Pretty
Sure.
cool, huh?
I have to put it on the wall.
Yeah. A chained Bob Burns cutter. Yes, sir.
With inscription, too.
With an inscription and a plaque. Boy, I'm telling you. Wow, that deserves a sip. Thank you, David. I guess we've been on here too long. They're starting to think of crazy stuff now to send in.
Well, that's good. I like that crazy
I
stuff.
like that crazy stuff. Yeah, me too. Oh, here's a little envelope here from coming from Hungary.
No, I just ate.
I just ate. No, not that hungry, Ob. Yeah, this is on the other side of the world in Hungary. Land of Budapest. Let's see what this is. I know this man. He sends me some very, very good SS things. I've had some wonderful things from him in the past, and let's see whether this is too. If I can get this out of the envelope here. Come on, baby. Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks SS to me again here. What do you think, Ob? Does that
Yeah.
look SS?
It's SS to me.
Oh boy, yeah. There's one. Don't want to wreck anything here. Oh my goodness. Wow, these are, wow, this is a valuable set. Wow. These are real too, guys. Look at that. The Totenkopf and this is, what, like a sergeant or something,
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Boy, that's a rare thing. Wow. Well, for you guys that know SS insignia, I'm sure you're salivating over those. Let's see what this other group here is. Wow, there's a nice officer, Sturmfuhrer. Look at the beauty and the real stuff. Look how close that work is with the bullion and all. Really, really beautiful.
And these are piped and these aren't, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's really nice stuff.
Yeah. It looks like a set too, doesn't it?
Sure.
Yeah. These kind of do too. Wow. Well, that's some really good stuff, guys. These are things that you gotta really know what you're doing. But this man from Hungary, he does, and I've had some wonderful things from him in the past. Everything is always real, and I'm sure these are too. So it'd be nice to have those. Wow, that Tablecloth is really something. Wow, there you go. Don't see that stuff every day, huh, Rob? Well, you do, but it's usually not real. Yeah, that's a great thing. Thank you, sir. I like that. Let's see what's next. This is coming from Melbourne, Florida. Yeah, everybody's hunkered down there in Florida. Well, I think I need a refill, Rob. How you doing?
Wow. Yeah. I'll catch up.
Yes, sir. Usually when I get SS stuff, I'm like that, especially insignia. I'm always a little leery or worried because I'm not really an expert on that stuff, and sometimes it's real, a lot of times it's not. But with this guy, I have no problem at all. So I'm glad to have that.
Insignia is tougher than metals, you know?
Yeah, oh, I think it is.
Oh, it's just...
I think it is. Yeah, you're right, Ob.
It all looks so good till you put it next to the real stuff. You're like, it's not even close.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, we got another little pop here. And let's see what's coming from Melbourne, Florida. I wonder if I should be using that official Bob Burns cutter.
No,
you don't want to use that. No, you can't do that. No, you're right, Ob.
You want to use a high leader as a letter opener, would you?
And how about that? It's an authentic signed one too.
Yeah,
boy.
it's...
I wonder if that's in the. Is that then in the Johnson dagger book with the value? I wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here?
Well, that's the one of a kind. That just went through the roof. That Bob Burns.
Yeah, one of a kind. Wow, these look nice. Yeah, this looks like some nice things here. It looks like a lot of things. Wow,
A lot of accoutrements there, huh?
a lot of things here. I don't know whether we can go through all of this.
Why not?
Why not?
Oh, you got a dagger in there? Oh, maybe you got a set. Looks like a couple Navy hangers. And
Yeah.
looks all Navy. It might be a grouping, Pop.
Yeah, it's possible. I think I got everything out of there.
Don't spill your drink.
That's really a nice pennant, isn't it? Look at that
Yeah,
Naval
sure is.
pennant. Boy, that's in great shape.
Yeah, really got some nice color left in it.
Yeah. You see, guys are saying, "Oh, that's a general's." No, remember the Navy always used gold things.
There's no generals in the Navy.
No. So that's a very nice item. I'll put this here for a moment. And, just see what he says here. Bob might be right. This is some kind of grouping. Now it says there's items he wishes to sell. Make the check to. And here we go. They're all looks like all naval stuff though. Well, I'm glad to have these. It looks like some very nice items here. We'll start out with the naval dagger. See how that looks. Yeah, you can never have too many naval daggers. We sell a lot of them. They're very popular. I think naval daggers too, you get a lot for your money. They're pretty and yeah, Oh, wow, this is a...
I like the grip already.
Yeah, the grip is shows a little age, but I think it's okay. It's got a changeover pommel, and look at that. It's got the got some sleeves in the eyelets, and look at that knot.
Yeah.
No question, that baby's always been there.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, and it's that Naval type with the cat's ass stuffing. Yeah. The grip looks like there's a little something here, but it's just where the wire goes over there.
Right.
So it's nothing. Boy, that knot is so tight. Man. Let's see what kind of...
Just the chase scabbard, nothing at the bottom. I mean, that's
No, it's...
indicative of the maker? No.
Well, you have the sleeves and the eyelets, but you don't have the pointed aconta
Right,
sleeves.
that's what I
So
was
that's
asking,
you can't say for sure it's Alcozo, but let's see. Oh, it's a Carl Eichhorn, a real early Carl Eichhorn. That's a really early mark. That's from 1933, 1934, and this dagger certainly would have had a ball top on it originally.
That's just still strong, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Now this is a kind of dagger for somebody that really wants something that was worn.
And that's the one dagger you really don't see many acorns on, in my personal opinion, is the Navy.
On with the early mark,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, oh yeah, you very seldom see that early mark like that. This is one of the earliest daggers you'll see. One way you can sort of see it's an Eichhorn too is it's got the very large center fouled anchor blanks. But definitely had the ball pommel, that's why it has the changeover pommel. Really, really early.
That pommel's been on there a long time.
Yeah, so's the knot.
Yeah, well, no doubt about that.
Yeah, I like that. Nothing wrong with that at all, Hub. Now let's see what we got here. Looks like a nice pair of straps. Kriegsmarine straps. They're in good condition. Yeah, this strap has a little more gilt than the other one. And then we do have the chain, regain chain and hook is gone from there, but that happens. See what these look like on the back. Yeah. I would say that it's possible that these hangers were put together, but not necessarily. The shorter one took a lot more wear.
Yeah, this has got a little oxidation on it too. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, but anyhow, they're real. They're fine.
Maker inside?
Yeah, that's an idea to look. No. No.
Okay.
Well, here's why they do match. See the two little dots? They are in both hangers.
No.
Do you see them there? Two little dots.
I don't see it, Pop.
Oh, it's in there, right in the bottom of it.
And that's a maker mark?
It may not necessarily be a maker mark, but it was something in the casting
I
that
see.
was done with it. And they're not on the bottoms. No, they're just, the marks are just on the tops. So yeah, those hangers go together.
Cool.
No question about it. Okay, looks like we got some shoulder boards here. Medical. Look at that, huh? It's pretty high rank too, I think. Or maybe not with Navy. It's hard to. I don't really know the shoulder boards, but they're quite nice.
You think that's medical?
No, you're right. It's not.
Yeah,
Why?
it looks like a bomb or a...
Artillery. Or
Artillery,
something.
yeah.
You're right, Ob. Sorry, you're right. Artillery.
But what a cool thing. I don't recall ever seeing that before.
And this guy was like the equivalent of a colonel, I think, with those.
Have to do some
Probably
more
a
research on that one.
Capitan Zerzy or something. I'd have to look it up. And these are very nice too. I think they're enlisted, but they're really nice.
You think they're enlisted?
I think, but they're the button strap type.
Oh, look brand new.
Yeah, cool. Don't see this naval stuff like this, you know. It's really cool. Let's see what the next thing is here. It looks like a belt to go with the straps. Yeah, it's a beauty too. Yeah, see, it's got the lion mask roundels there, and the hangers, of course, hooked onto the ringlet below. And that nice same matching Moire material, we call that, M-O-I-R-E. And then the buckle is quite beautiful. It is an aluminum buckle too. How about that? Yep. So that's a good match for those straps. I like that. Nice satin dress belt. You like that, Ob?
Yeah, it's
not bad, huh?
Good condition.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. So here we go. Here's a Narvik shield. I don't know whether the Naval wore the same color as the Army. I don't know, but does he say in his letter that that could be? No, it just says Narvik campaign shield.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's necessarily naval. It looks Army to me. Wow, here's a real nice, very large buckle for the brocade belt. And wow, there's an officer's breast eagle.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice, huh? Yeah, some nice things in this this grouping. Yeah, you were right to look at them all, Ob. Some interesting interesting things. And like I say, you don't see this stuff that often. Okay, here's a naval. These are the things that the guns on the mountain. What do you call them?
Coastal artillery.
Coastal artillery. Yeah. Yeah, I don't recognize the maker on that. You might want to look at the back of it. And shall I flip it over?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll flip this. Usually that stuff was Schwerin a lot, but
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's a Schwerin piece or not.
Oh no, it's not marked. Let me
Doesn't
check-
look,
let me
it's
check.
marked, but it doesn't look like Schwerin. It looks like
Oh,
something
yeah.
else.
It might be a personalization.
No, it's a maker mark, I think. And here's a nice High Seas Fleet badge. This one's by Adolf Bach. Looks nice, but we'll get them checked out. Okay, guys. Well, this is coming from Tyler, Texas. That's not too far from Dallas, I think. Let's see the best way to get this baby open, I guess. I think I'll try it this way. See what happens. Yeah, that looks like it worked. Whoa, loaded with popcorn. Oh, geez. guys know how much I like this popcorn peanuts. Looks like we got a lot of them here. Oh well, we'll do the best we can to deal with it. Certainly makes a mess though. Oh, seems to be some edge weapons here, Rob.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's a good box.
Yeah. Wow. Could do without the peanuts, but we'll make the sacrifice. Yeah, that should be all of them. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'll start with this one on the top here. Well, kind of looks like a Red Cross officer, Rob. Wow.
It looks like a real cherry, too.
A real cherry.
Social welfare.
And it's a social welfare, you're right. Look at that. That thing is...
Boy, it looks brand new.
Oh. It's got to be one of the best ones I've ever seen.
Yeah. Boy, is that clean.
Wow, is that nice. And the top is really good. Been out once or twice, but...
Yeah.
And the reverse is just as nice. Boy, what a nice dagger. Wow. Well, guys, if you can find them, boy, this is the kind to buy. Wow. Oh, man, look at the blade. All that grain and... Wow. Isn't that something? Yes. Really mint.
Mint dagger.
I guess, well, as long as we got a dagger like this, we call them social welfare when they have the round holes on the scabbard bands instead of the normal rectangular holes. In my opinion, that's just a manufacturer way of doing things, but the community has assigned it to social welfare, so that's fine by me. So this is a social welfare dagger, and really a nice one too. You don't see the round holes that frequently. The other type are much more prevalent. Wow, that's a really nice dagger, Rob. Let's see what we got next here. Ooh, wow, this is pretty. Wow. I always love these stag gripped bayonets. Look how nice that is. Beautiful nickel finish. Beautiful stag. Brown frog. The paint's not bad on the scabbard, and that's really kind of a nice thing. And since it has a brown frog, we can assume that it's probably a Luftwaffe piece. No felt in the slot, but still a nice hilt. Ooh, here we go, guys. Wow. This one is by Forestry, and it's got just the standard remembrance on it with an open winged army type eagle. So maybe this really isn't a Luftwaffe, or it could have been too. There's nothing to stop the Luftwaffe guy from buying an etch like that. The Forestry trademark is it's pretty light in the center. You can't see the H details in the center of it, but that's what it is, no question about it. And a nice blade. Might be just a couple scratches up here, but overall it's still, that's a very nice etched bayonet. Yes, sir. Nothing wrong with that. Aha. Let's see what we got next here. I love it when you get a whole box of daggers.
Yeah.
It's always easy for me to deal with that because the daggers I know. Some of the other stuff, not so good, but the daggers I know. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Wow. Well, it's in a scabbard backwards, but it looks like a slightly later period piece. I don't know, at least the scabbard is a little later. Beautiful grip. Got a little something there maybe, but nothing bad. And got a nickel eagle, nice runes button. Nice grip though, huh, Ub? Yeah.
Let's see. Button's like an 1155.
Yeah, yeah, you don't see them backwards.
Going the other way,
See them the other way. Wow, it's hard to get out.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I understand. Yep. This is going to be a 729 dagger, or the Jacobs type stuff.
Jacobs or Clitterman and Moog.
Beautiful blade. Blade's not bad. It's got all the engraving in it. And let's see what, yeah, it's a 324 37. That's the code for Jacobs. And what's interesting, this is why you're seeing nickel cross guards on it, because it's 37 dates right as they were changing to the plated type, and then the mounts on the scabbard appear to be nickel plated. They may not be though. They could be solid nickel. I'll have to get a magnet to see, which maybe I'll do that. Okay guys, we got a magnet here, and we just want to find out whether the fittings are plated or nickel. I'll tell you one thing, the paint is mint and it's absolutely original. There's some really nice crazing in it. Beautiful. And well, let's see what we got here. Wow, they're nickel. Isn't that great? Yep. So the whole dagger, even though it's in a transitional period, is made with nickel mounts. And the blade is just about mint with all the cross grain in it. Did you get that blade, Ub?
Yes.
With the exclamation point?
Yep.
This is 100% original and a very, very desirable dagger. Beautiful condition. A little tight, but yeah, that's... I'm glad to have that. I haven't had one of those Jacobs in a while. That's a nice piece. Now let's see what else we got here. Well, this collector seemed to know what he was doing, huh? So far, Rob. Some nice things. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a wow. Looks like a beautiful, beautiful hunting cutlass. Wow. Boy, look at the leather on that.
Looks black.
Silver fittings and...
Leather looks black to me.
Nah, it's dark green. Oh, this is really a beautiful piece. The silvering is incredible. It's been cleaned, but the silvering is still really all there. And it's got the hunting insignia and nice nice pommel cap with the acorn and beautiful grip. Wow. Well, let's see what the blade looks like. Hope it's as nice as the outside. Oh, it is. It's very good. Ah, it's a WKC piece. That's in beautiful condition. The leather is extraordinary. It's really, really good. You like that one, Ub?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty thing.
upside down here, but sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll fly. And it's got the etching on the spine too. Wow. Yeah, that's a beautiful dagger. Well, let's see what else we got. There's a nice package here.
Yeah, worthy of the popcorn.
Yeah. Put up with the popcorn for this. Well, we got an army with generic fittings here and got a ding in the bottom, but we'll get that out. I think we can get that out pretty well anyhow. Probably not all of it because some of it's in the edge, but most of it. But it's generic hilt fittings with a nice orange grip and a fine original knot. The fittings are really nice, no flaking and anything. The scabbard is still really nice except for the ding, but let's see. Beautiful blade. WMW. Max Weiersberg Waffen. Don't see that too often. And the blade is full mint. Yeah, it's really full mint. You know, I'm just looking at this thing, you know, and you hear people say all the time, oh yeah, that's a train door ding. Well, if a train door had that much bang to it when it closed, could you imagine what it would do to your finger if your hand got stuck in there? I don't think it's a train door. It could have been one of those big car doors from the day, but not a train door. Anyhow, it's a nice dagger, and we'll see if we can get that ding out of there. And, got one more here. Yeah, those train door dings, boy, I don't know. If the door was that powerful, I don't think they had OSHA then. Let's see what this is. Oh, it looks like a late SA in pretty nice condition. Not mint, but not bad either. RCM type, I'm sure. Got a nickel eagle in the grip. Paint's pretty good. Yeah, the blade looks good. Needs a little wiping off, that's all. Nice and bright. Yeah, nothing wrong with that blade. And, oh, here we go. Yeah, collectors love these double proofs. It's a nice acorn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes up for something too. Isn't that nice?
Great example.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really nice. It's got a 38 date on it. Well, there's some pretty good daggers there. Some nice things. Okay. Ob brought up the point that since I mentioned this social welfare Red Cross stuff, that maybe we could go into it a little further. I know most of you guys probably know this, but maybe there's some people that don't, so we'll show you what we're talking about. I mentioned before that we call the daggers with the round holes social welfare, and we call the daggers with the standard rectangular holes Red Cross. First of all, there is no such thing as a social welfare dagger. This is just a dagger that was made by a certain manufacturer that made the holes round. Now, the reason why these got to be termed social welfare was because we had both daggers in the early days, but then we had two sets of hangers. We had the social welfare hangers and the Red Cross hangers. So, as it turned out, since this dagger didn't have a name yet, it was called a Red Cross like every other dagger. all of a sudden we had social welfare hangers all over the place because nobody knew what to do with them because they didn't go to any dagger. So some clever dealer, whoever that might have been.
Was it you, Pop?
I'm not admitting to that, but they came up with the idea that, if we had a special dagger for social welfare, then we could sell the hangers. So, along came the social welfare variation. And it's not a con game because even though this was probably a Red Cross dagger, the variation is seen much more infrequently than the standard type bands. So it gives you definitely a different dagger, and of course it gives an opportunity to use the proper or whatever hangers, the social welfare hangers on it. So that's how all of that comes about. You know, there's a lot of things in this hobby that it gets down to the fact that when collectors don't know what something is, who wants to buy something you don't, you know, it's like marrying a girl without a face. You want to see a face on it. You gotta, that's how this all transpired. Maybe it wasn't exactly kosher, so to speak, but it works because this is a legitimate variation. So there's no crime in it, but this is really the truth of these two daggers. Take it from me, I know, because I was around in those days when we didn't know what these round holes were. So, okay guys, enough on that subject. Okay, well, I hope you like that analysis of the Red Cross and the social welfare. I know most of you guys know all that, but you know, there's probably some guys that are just starting out, you don't know, and so little tidbits like that I think are always valuable. Alright, and I think Ob needs another drink, and I do too. We've got a couple more boxes here, and if you can bear with us a little bit longer, we'll be happy to show you the stuff. Oh, we haven't seen anything really earth-shaking yet, but still pretty good stuff though.
Real good stuff. What are you talking about?
I liked all that naval stuff. That was,
yeah.
They were nice things. Yeah. Yeah, a little lamb in there. Alright, we're all set to go. Wow. I cut my finger just a little bit, and that alcohol is burning the hell out of it. Man, that burn. There must be a lot of alcohol in that.
Where's your Barry Smith Band-Aids? We lost them, that's right.
I did that before we started with the unboxing though, so you can't blame it on that.
What, did you get a paper cut?
No, I was trying to get something open and I don't know. But okay, let's see what we got next. Well, that, I can't believe, what's the name of that liquor?
Imperial?
Imperial. I can't believe how that Imperial.
You really had to go look at that sign and I've never heard any of that liquor.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know what it is.
Alright.
Alright, I mean, I don't want to cut this guy's name off of here, but...
Yeah, try not to bleed all over everything, too.
No, it's not bleeding. It's just, it's one of those little surface cuts. It's just enough that you know it.
Where's this coming out of?
This is coming from Shreveport, Louisiana. That sounds like a good place. I hear of it a lot, Shreveport. I don't know whether that's close to Baton Rouge or
New Orleans?
I don't know. New Orleans? I don't know. Oh, let's see what we got here coming from Shreveport. That looks like it's well packed. I like this a lot better than that popcorn. one piece. Another piece. Yeah, I think that's it. Looks like more edged weapons again, Ob. Maybe not, but no, yeah, it does look like it. Let's see what here. Oh, good, a sock. Oh, we needed a sock. Wow.
You got a forestry there, huh?
Yep. Missing a couple acorns.
That's a shame, but that needs to be accepted too. At this point.
Yeah, it's usually, you know, these kind of acorns too are hard to replace. There's no loose ones around. The ones with the leaves on are easy to replace, but so that's a job to find them. That's
well, at least it's on the back.
yeah. But the cutlass itself is in nice overall condition. Yeah, good blade on it. The WKC. Got a real nice edge job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there was a man from California that I know well that had one of these with those same nuts, and one nut was missing, and Whitman, I want you to find another egg cairn for that. And boy, he'd call me every month. You find it yet? You find it yet? And I think I finally did find it, but boy, it took me 6 months to find one of those things.
That's it.
And I did find one.
Here's your damn nut.
In fact, I think I took it off of a parts piece I had in my my box that I didn't realize I had. And
that's the squeaky wheel getting the grease is what
yeah,
that
oh
is.
yeah, boy, this guy could squeak too. Man, he can squeak.
Okay.
All right, and a nice scabbard too.
Yeah.
Scabbard's good.
Good shape.
Yeah, that's a decent cutlass, except for the nuts. Now, let's see what this next piece is. Ah, looks like we got a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's a. Well, we got the usual problem with the shooters. We just
again, it has to be accepted.
yeah, we've grown to accept that.
Yeah. It's when you don't see it. Then
You get
whoa,
what's wrong
here?
with this piece? Yeah, and somebody kind of crinkled the scabbard there a little bit. It's a shame, but
looks like the dagger was out and the scabbard got
scabbard
bent,
got bent a little bit, but
the what was I gonna say? That's on backwards, isn't it?
what's on backwards?
Oh no, it's
No,
just the
that's
way
it's
I'm saying
fine. Now these are you see them. This one, it's pinned in the back. The prongs go through, and you also see them with rivets too, both ways. Usually pinned though.
Can you tell the collecting community again why these grips are always cracked?
Well, it's pretty obvious. The material below the grip is wood, and then the wood is coated with celluloid, which of course dries over it. But then after 80 some years, the wood in the grip shrinks, and then you have a airspace between the wood and the celluloid, and this is what happens, and just like an eggshell. And let's see who made this piece.
It's on the front there.
Just sort of look. It's a Horster. Got a little pitting in the blade too. So it's not a mint piece by any means, but still it's original, and maybe a good starter piece for somebody collecting hunting, forestry, shooting things. So nothing to write home there, collectors, but it's certainly real. All right, guys, we got this box here. Rob cut his side and I cut my side, and we open it up, and oh, look what we got here. Oh boy. What's worse, shredded paper or popcorn, Rob?
I still think it's the popcorn.
You still think it's a popcorn?
The popcorn will stick to your hand while you try to throw it into the trash bag.
Well, that's true, but I think this stuff sticks too. Well, man, the stuff's glued in too.
Glued in, yeah, it's a real mess.
This guy, this is a doctor. He's coming from New Haven, Connecticut. And I guess when he sews somebody up, they get the same treatment here. Oh, boy, this isn't a big thing here. Oh, really a big, heavy thing.
You got it? You need a hand?
Can you hold the box down?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow, this is
Oh, sure. Is that it, you think?
heavy. No,
No?
but let's, I think there's still more in here.
That
Maybe
thing's a
not.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it, Pop.
Yeah, I think you're right, Bob.
Boy, that thing's gone right in the recycling bin.
That's where it should have gone before it got here. Well, if this is an expensive tray, I don't blame the doctor for wanting to make sure that it's done properly. Man, a tough business sometimes, guys. Hard to stay neat. Boy, this is a monster.
How do you know it's a tray?
Well, because I can feel the rim all the way around it. Okay, here's a letter. That's good.
I wonder if it's porcelain though. Maybe that's why I cracked it so hard.
One of the what?
Could be porcelain.
Oh, that could be too.
That's why it was so much packing.
I don't know, whatever it is, it's really, really heavy. Well, collectors, you know, I criticize this because it's a lot of work opening, but you want to do a good packing job like this. It's never too much.
That's true. You want it to arrive safe.
Yeah, you don't want to take the risk of oh, there's more here than... There's other things here too. I will look at these after we see what the tray is. Wow. I wonder where I found this bag. It's a nice bag.
What's it say on there?
Macy's.
Oh, I
That's
don't.
where he got it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, this is magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Look at this, collectors.
Oh yeah, that's one of those giant trays.
Weighs a ton. This has to be the best AH tray I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really something.
Oh,
Very impressive.
it is fantastic.
I think
Look at the size of the rolled eagle.
Yeah, I think I've only seen one of these one time in an SOS.
I don't think I've ever seen an AH tray this big.
Just once.
I wonder if one person, I mean, this is heavy as hell, and then you have a big...
Christmas turkey on there or
yeah,
something.
oh boy,
Christmas goose.
you need Superman to carry that out to the table.
You gotta get an SS man to do it.
You know what, though? It's in perfect condition. There's no dings, dents. Well, I can see why he wanted to really wrap it right. Can you get up there and show that eagle? Wow,
Yeah,
that
I
is
have
just
already.
absolutely fantastic.
I think it's been cleaned though. It's not a. I don't think it's. I think it's been cleaned a few times
It's
since
been
the
cleaned,
war.
yeah, but it's in magnificent condition. All the silvering is still there. No dents. And it was used a little bit, I can see, where there was
Sure.
there's a couple of knife marks here and there.
So we're gonna say it's 800, correct? And Weller?
No, they wouldn't be 800. It'll be Wellner probably, but no, just these were nickel silver plated.
Okay.
Let's see what the. Yeah, there's the mark. That's what you want to see. Boy, what a magnificent piece this is.
120. There's no other mark on it on the other end.
I don't see anything. No.
That's it.
You
can tell it was clean because see how it's patinaed on the back end.
Yeah.
It's darker and
yeah.
Somebody cleaned the front.
Yeah. This has to be the biggest tray that was made because I don't think that'd be possible for anybody to singly carry one any bigger than this.
It's very impressive, actually.
What a magnificent thing, and the rolled monogram is wow. Is that fabulous?
It's huge, you know? It's huge.
Biggest one I've ever seen. Wow.
What a cool piece. Wow.
Yeah, that is magnificent. Whew. Well, okay, Ob and I, we took a break and we unraveled this beautiful linen cloth, and look what we found here. There you go, collectors. It's a Naval cloth from 1942. See the naval eagle there with the M underneath? So that's a pretty cool thing. I don't think I've ever had a tablecloth from the Navy, so there we go. So that's that, and we'll fold that up a little bit better, I hope.
Yeah.
We need Debbie for that. Debbie, where are you? No Debbie today. Oh well. And let's see what else is here. What do we got here?
Looks like a field.
Is it a field or is it just a...
Yeah, isn't that
I
odd?
don't know what it is. I guess it's some kind of field.
It's just a field, yeah.
Yeah, it's a field cut out. So there you go. You guys have seen them before.
Maybe from Hitler Youth. That's why it's a square.
Yeah, something like
diamond.
that. Yeah.
One-sided too. Look at that.
Yeah, so that's okay.
It's probably Hitler Youth cut out.
Yeah. So that was a pretty cool box. I can't get over this AH tray. Boy, that is...
Serve a lot of drinks on that one, Pop.
Boy, I'll tell you, yeah. And you could put one good size 25-pound turkey on there too, you know, or whatever. But that is really nice. Okay, we'll go to the next thing.
That's the Goering size, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, Ob, we like that Hitler tray and the naval table cover, and Ob just thought we ought to maybe have something else to end the video, and we did buy a large collection a few days ago, and we haven't got it logged in yet or anything, but I thought I'd show you just a couple of the pieces just to give you a taste of some of the stuff that's in it. So here we go. You guys like armbands? I think most of you do. I'll show you a couple armbands here. This is only a small amount of the armbands we got, but you might like these. Look at that beauty for a political leader. Look at the brocade leaves and beautiful wool in perfect condition. Just as nice as it comes, with the gold stripes under the leaves, and then in the inside it has the little arrow to show you which way to wear it, which way's up, you know. Although I know these guys didn't follow that, because I've seen pictures of these guys wearing them upside down,
yeah.
You know. So what's the difference if you wear it that way or you wear it this way? It's pretty close.
The oak
yeah.
leaf should always point up.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. So that's a nice one. It's white piped for a city level. And here's a similar armband, the same armband. Got a little piece of junk on there.
You got it upside down.
I got it upside down. You're right, Ob. You're right. Yeah. And this one is for gal level with the red piping, all wool, perfect condition.
I think they call that burgundy.
What's that?
Burgundy piping.
Burgundy, if you want to call it that, yeah. Let's see if there's anything on the inside. And yeah, there's that arrow again. Open. Up. Okay, that's that one.
The other one was stitched. That one's cut.
Yeah, that one's cut, yeah. Now this one is, this one's really a killer. Look at that, guys.
Wow.
That
Got
is
it upside down again now.
upside. I'll put it the right side up then.
Well, according to how I'm looking at it.
This is a gal lighter armband. Just incredible. Beautiful thing.
Remarkable shape too.
Got one little
I forget
moth
it.
nip there, but in fact I have this book here somewhere, the old Angolia book on these things, and I'll show you that it's just kind of cool. Take a second here. Sorry, guys. Ding, 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 ding. Oh yeah, there we go. There's Dr. Robert Lay wearing his example, the same as this this armband. So this is something you almost never see.
Oh, there's just not too many of them out there, you know.
No.
It's a rare armband.
And we'll look inside and see if there's anything to... No, there's nothing in there at all. And this armband has the little pip in the center, which you can see. Lay's does also.
Yeah, look at the size of the oak leaves. They're just
They're just huge.
Yeah.
They go through the field. So that's a very important armband. And then this next type, this is a real early SA. You almost never see these kind of armbands. These are worn around 32 or 33, something like that. And well, this one even has a RZM tag. So it must have been worn later than 32 or 33.
I would have to say, yeah.
Yeah, they may continue to have worn them, but that's a very rare SA armband. And this one is even rarer. This is the one you see Hermann Goering wearing in the early days when he was still in charge of the SA and with the 4 stripes. That's the first time I've ever had one of these armbands. Just not something you see. It's sewn up the back. See if there's anything in there. No, there's nothing inside of this one. But this is that's extremely rare. So I guess those armbands are kind of the Larry of the session. So with that, we'll end it, guys. And I hope you enjoyed the things you saw. We had some interesting things again. I really appreciate everybody watching. I thank you for your comments, and if I can do anything for you, I'm here. Just send me an email. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.